Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel, Jewel Suds and Soaps. What I wanted to do today, I have this Easter egg mold. And I had an idea. I only had clear melt and pour, and there's really not much you could do, besides make embeds with that. So what I did was I took a bar of my soap. I think this is the one that's released currently now. The swirls were beautiful. And I just shaved it down. One of the bars of soap I made, and I'm gonna, encapsulate it within the egg. And I did the same. This is like a peach one and a yellow. And here is one I just recently did, and it's pink and white. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I don't have the full amount yet here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I've got about 5 ounces here of just clear melt and pour base. And that's all I'm going to do right now because I'm going to make a first layer here. So we will be back probably in about 4 minutes. See you then. Okay, we're back. I'm going to go ahead and add some fragrance oil, my Fruit Loops that I love. Now I'm going to be adding a total of 15 mLs total, but this is just so far. Let me grab a chopstick. Okay, so this is just clear. Now, if you use just a basic clear base, my suggestion to you is, see, I wanted to put I wanted to put glitter in it. And then I remembered, wait a minute, glitter, if you don't have a suspended base, glitter will just go right to the bottom. So if I put any kind of glitter in here, which is pretty as it would look, it would just go all the way to the, the top of this. So, all right, let's see here. Okay. So let me spray again my molds. And I'm going to do, like I said, I'm going to do one layer at a time. I want just a slight coating. Not much, just. And I am hopefully 100% sure, according to the website, this does not have any vanillin as well. The Fruit Loops. And always look to your manufacturer as far as the time. See, no, I don't want any of this. This isn't as clear as it says it is. All right. Yeah, next time I'll get like a crystal clear or something. I just used, my local Hobby Lobby, just clear. Okay, so I'm going to let this set, I would say in front of the fan, maybe for a good 20 minutes or so, and then we shall be back. Okay, we are back. I went ahead and, because they were kind of in a that shape when you have a shaving, so I just straightened it out. It was curved. I just straightened them out so you could see them a little bit better through the eggs, the clear soap here. Okay. Well, these are a little bigger than I thought. I'm just going to have to, I guess, do it in pieces. It's about the only way it's going to let me do anything with it. Which is fine. It always makes it interesting, too. You never know what's underneath. All right, let's put a little bit more in here. All right, so let me do another one with this. And I did spray with alcohol. You really want to spray well with alcohol, because that way your layers are going to adhere to one another. They're going to stick to each other. It's so fun to do this kind of stuff. You know, and then you give them as gifts. People always like soap, even if they don't use it. You know, soaps like this are very decorative too. You just choose the colors, you know, for your particular room. Okay, so I'm going to spray these now again, just to kind of get these to adhere to one another if I can. Now, in the meantime, what I'm going to do is melt down, let's see, if I had 7, this is about, I would say 10 ounces right here of the clear. And again, I did not put, despite me wanting to, I did not put in glitter, much as I wanted to. Okay, so I'm really going to spray it with rubbing alcohol. It's going to bind everything together. The only thing I like about pouring a little bit first, there's multiple reasons I do that. Number one, so you won't have any underneath. You're going to have a nice rounded edge in the you know, in the front there. Unless you do that, you're going to have soap try to, you know, to get out through the crevices, and it's going to leave openings. If you guys have had this happen, then you know what I mean. Okay. Colors are just so pretty. I guess, you know, it's bad I'm partial to, my eyes always want to go to pink and blue and purple, and I know I gotta switch it up some here. Alright. Let me stir this around. Okay, we're still good. I don't want to get too hot because there is fragrance oil in there from the first batch. There's still some of that first batch left. And you don't want to go past your flash point. That'll make it smell pretty bad. So I'm trying to eyeball it so I don't, you know, so I avoid that. Melt and pour just takes patience, and over time, you know, you learn. It just, a lot of it's just experience. You know, it's easy. Most things are easy about it. You know, sure, anybody can go to the store and pop this in the microwave. But there's so many things, there's so much potential that can be done with it. You know, there's micas, there's fragrance oils, there's colors, there's swirls, there's all this stuff. There's just so much to do with it. Okay, we're looking good. I'm going to stir it as much as I can right now. Just because, as I said, I do have some of that fragrance oil in there. And I also don't want these ends to melt. So I'm just going to keep it out for a second while we finish these up. Oops. I could kind of do a combo here. Let's do that, something different. And then I'll do a single one of it. Go ahead. And all these, thank God, have that Fruit Loop scent. These. So that's a good thing. You really have to have almost a vanilla scent or something like that to, you know, pair it with this. All right, let's see where we're at here. All right, so it still needs to go in. I hope everybody's having a good day. But that'll have to. I'm telling you, I like the pink. I'm drawn to the pink. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna let that sit for a minute. It's done. And I'll put a couple back here just to kind of uniform it a little bit. Now, I'm going to take the temp. Got a lot of bubbles, which I'm not particularly liking. Let me put the rest of this fragrance oil in. Because I know it's about 152 at the max. And that's a flash point. Every manufacturer is different as far as flash points, and that just means when are you able to you know, put your fragrance oil in. What temperature does the soap have to be? Do a quick temp. Yeah, it's 150, 52 there. Okay, so I'm going to let this set for a little bit. I just don't want, and I don't want to mess around with it too much. I don't want to affect the clarity. So I'm going to, let's just finish up one more, I guess, and hopefully by that time, yeah, the rest of that. Boy, this Fruit Loops was really quite nice. Now, you can't see it here. It doesn't look like it's yellowing. It looks like yellowing a little bit here, but it's not. There was supposed to be no vanillin in this, and I haven't had anything turn yet. Okay, let's see. What you doing, baby? This will add pink too. Well, no, I have enough of this. Here, let me just take a potato peel. Well, wait, I have more. I just have to straighten them out a little bit. Oh, hi. Where'd you go? Where'd you go, you silly goose? Good girl. You're a good girl, baby. Okay, let's see. These swirls are pretty neat in this soap, I must say. I was quite pleased with it. Okay, now I'm going to check the temp while we're waiting here. Starting to get some gunk I don't like, because then that just affects the clarity. 148. I'm just going to go ahead and pour, because even if these melt a little bit, I'm for that. You know, that'll give it like a neat effect. Because as you can see, it's starting to already, as it cools down, it gets this, there's gloppiness to it. And so that affects the clarity. All right, let me pour it. I apologize, I poured the last two. I had literally just enough. So, there it is. Okay, we will see you guys in a couple hours. See you then. All right, let me bring you in. What's happening here is what I'm wanting to happen. It was too warm. So on some of the pieces, you know, it's kind of melting them, and then the soap comes to the top, like the pink. You'll see all the different. It's not doing it to this one, and it's not really doing it to the others. But I think that's pretty neat. But it won't look that way on the front, because don't forget, the front we added that layer, so that's kind of protected, so it won't be doing that up front. Okay. We'll see you guys soon. Okay, we are back for the unmolding. Let's see here. I let it sit out. You don't want to refrigerate this because you don't want condensation to form. Oh, that's pretty. But you don't want it to, you don't want condensation. But so I let it sit out in front of a fan. That's pretty. And then it's just kind of like that on the back. Okay. Okay, that's pretty. Okay, pretty so far. This is going to be kind of the same idea anyway. Say around. Okay, let's do some of these. That's pretty. Really pretty. Now, if you wanted to put glitter on them, now would be the time, but I just think it's going to mess with the clarity. I don't, you know, really don't want to do that. This will be the flowers. Well, this one floated up. That's what happened. Okay, last one. Okay, we're back. Sorry, I had to clear space on my phone. But anyway, here is the one I just unmolded. So again, here they are up close. I'll still do a quick video at the end. Okay, right after this, there'll be a video. All right, thanks. Have a great day.